Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It is currently almost 8 a.m. It is freezing cold out. Literally, it is like 30 degrees this morning. We have definitely officially hit winter and I'm not really liking it one bit. If you do not live in a cold state, I envy you. If you live in a southern state, I envy you so much. I'm grateful it hasn't really snowed yet, but it is cold and this body cannot take it anymore. But hello, good morning. We are back at my storage unit. As you could probably tell, it is Friday. It is December 6th. We're already a week through December. I don't know what in the world is happening with time. I feel like every year time goes faster and faster and I cannot freaking handle it anymore. But I figured I would bring you guys along to pull my sales this morning. I actually have about 10 sales that I made yesterday. Pretty decent, solid day for me. It's like my home away from home in here. The first thing I typically do every morning, if I have things to put away, which today I do, is put away the inventory that I photographed the day before. And these things I actually did haul for you guys. That would have been my last video, my last Goodwill Bins haul. So if you missed it, definitely go check it out. But I got some of these photographed yesterday and the day before. So now I have to put them away and then I will be pulling my sales. It is so cold in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm done putting all that inventory away. It took actually a minute. I purged the one bin kind of as I was doing it. There was a few old items in it. So anyway, today we have 10 sales to pull. We have 4 eBay to pull. We have either 3 or 4 Poshmark. I know I for sure have 3, but somebody sent me an offer yesterday on a pair of jeans that I'm not sure that I still have. If I do have it, which I'm going to look, I'm going to accept the offer. But if I don't have it, then I'm just going to have to, delist it. So 3 or 4, we will see. And then on Depop, we have 3 sales and mercari, we have 0. Which is not shocking. I get like 1 mercari sale a week, it seems like, and it's kind of depressing. I sometimes wonder why I even waste my time cross-listing over there. But at the same time, when I do make sales, it makes me really happy because there's 0 fees. But this first thing that we have to pull, actually, it's going to take a minute because this is a pair of shoes that I had listed online that I also took to market a handful of times to try to sell at my market. These were a Y2K holographic pair of butterfly heeled sandals. So freaking cute. I've had them listed online for several months at this point. So when I started in-person markets, I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just grab these shoes as well? I actually only had them marked at $30 for my in-person markets. And online, I had them listed around $50. Well, they finally sold yesterday online while I was at the bins for my full asking price. After my 10% eBay sale and after my 10% coupon, the buyer paid $44.40. 4440, which I love. I love that number. And that is such a great profit. I'm pretty sure I got these at a normal thrift store somewhere, but I did not pay very much. But like I said, I was taking them to market, so they're actually at the very bottom of my market stuff in these totes. So that's going to take me a minute to get to. This is currently what my market stuff looks like. Oh my goodness. So actually this is the bag that I'm using today, so ignore that. But yeah, all of that stuff and the shoes I need are down here. These were so cute. Look at them. Holographic. They change from butterflies to flowers. Oh, so stinking cute. I'm going to have to cut this off when I get home. That's what I had the tag on for market. But really, really happy to see these sell finally. So Y2K, so fairy core, so freaking cute. Thing I have to pull was also an eBay sale. This was an amazing flip. This sold in under a week. This is definitely a Bolo brand. The brand is Bape. or Bathing Ape. A lot of people have it listed under Bape, which is a short version of Bathing Ape. But I found this at the bins. I picked it up because I thought it was really high quality feeling. And I was honestly shocked that it was still sitting in the bin. So I threw it in my cart at the Goodwill bins. I then went back and I looked up a comp before I went home. And I found that, holy crap, this is a bolo. These sweatshirts can sell for hundreds of dollars, for over $100. Brand new, they could sell for $300, $400. I was mind blown. So I picked it up, no brainer. And then actually I showed it on Instagram when I picked it up. And I'm like, bolo, keep your eye out for this, whatever. A couple people actually messaged me and said, just a heads up, that brand is faked a lot. Look at the tags, make sure everything's spelled correctly, make sure it's authentic. So I did that. I looked at the tags. At the material tag, there was an ape symbol, which was like their brand. They do that. And then it had the brand name on the material tag, said the Bathing Ape. Nothing was spelled incorrectly. Everything was spelled correctly. So that told me that it was authentic. And also the brand tag looked like the other brand tags of the authentic ones that sold. So anyway, this version that I had was a pink and red one. Actually, it's right here in this bin. So let's grab that. Trying to do this one-handed. Oh my. So this version did not go for as much, especially pre-owned. I saw this same exact pattern, this red and pink camo, go for about $70 to $90. But also, like I said, the other styles were going for a lot of money. Also, there were not a ton of this kind listed. Like, it seemed like every style that they had, there wasn't a lot listed of any of them, if that made sense. So I just went with my gut. I'm like, you know what? I see that they're selling around 70 to 90, but also somebody has one listed for like 150, 170, I think. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to list that high, but I'm also not going to list as low as $70. I'm going to list kind of in the middle. So I think I listed around 140, which was kind of high, and I was unsure how it would go, if I'm being honest with you. I never have found this brand before. This is the shark hoodie, which it seems like they make a lot of these shark hoodies that kind of zip up the whole way and look like a shark. It has these graphics on it. It's super freaking unique. But I listed it at about 140. Somebody came in. So I had a lot of interest on it on all of my platforms. Not Mercari. That place is freaking dead. Depop, somebody messaged me and said, oh, I will give you 90 for it since there's a little bit of wear. I messaged back and said, go ahead and send me an offer. Like, I was ready to accept $90 for this. And then later that same day, which was yesterday when I was at the Goodwill bins, I saw this sale come through, which was on eBay. It was my full price, quote unquote, after they used my 10% sale and then also the 10% coupon. After all that, they paid $121.49 for this, plus shipping, in under a week, and I paid about $1 for it. Just mind-blowing, you guys. These are the types of sales that, like, keep me going. Let me show you the tag. This is what it looks like. A Bathing Ape company. Also, this was a XXL, which was a really good size. And then on the material tag, like I said, it also, like, I'm not even gonna lie, this material tag feels and looks cheap. Like, it looks like it would be from Shein. But there is this here, which it says, I don't know what it says, but on the other side of this, there's an ape, which is a good indicator that it's real. And then also, I mean, if you look at this, does that not look cheap to you? Like, these tags are so cheap. But on here, it says 100% cotton, a Bathing Ape, Nowhere Co. And all of that is spelled correctly, which is what told me that this was authentic. So anyway, I was really, really happy about this. And if you look at this camo print, there's actually apes, like, in the camo print. Very subtly. I just love this. I hope the buyer likes it, and that really, really helped. And, you know, since sales have been so slow, that really, really helped to drive up my sales day yesterday, which I really appreciated. This next thing, super quick flip. I actually mentioned this in my last video that I filmed, all about Depop, but this was a Duluth Trading Co. pair of pants. This was the Firehouse Hose Flex Pant. They're really popular. They actually have about a 100% sell-through rate. They don't sell for a ton. They sell for about $20 to $25. But since I get things so cheap at the bins, I paid about $1. I knew I had to pick it up. I listed this literally a couple days ago, and somebody sent me an $18 offer yesterday on Poshmark. I happily accepted, literally right here in this bin. I just put these away like a couple days ago. Like I said, I literally just listed these, and $18 from $1 in less than a week. Definitely cannot complain. Plus I have all my buyers pay shipping, so that is not counted in with that. And then the last eBay sale that I have to pull is a sweater. They actually got a really good deal in this, but I went ahead and accepted their offer. This was by the brand Northwest Territories. It was like a Fair Isle Nordic sweater. This is in bin SW35. We are back here. And, where are you? Found it. So it is this Fair Isle wool blend. Sweaters like this, these Grandpa Fair Isle Nordic sweaters do so well this time of year. Somebody sent me a $20 offer on eBay. I had it listed actually around $30, $32. I went ahead and accepted. You know what? Sales tend to bring sales. And again, I pay so cheap. So $20 is nothing to scoff at. Now, this next thing is going to be a Poshmark sale. This is the one that I'm unsure if I actually have anymore. We're going to go ahead and look. This was a vintage pair of Ralph Lauren pair of women's jeans. I don't really know if I have these anymore. They're supposed to be in this bin down here. So, yeah, no, those aren't it. I could not tell you, actually, if I have them. All of these jeans are old in here. Like, what? Social standard? What even is that? I'm thinking that I don't have these jeans, which is why I did not accept that offer. I wanted to look in here first, because if I don't have them, oh wait, those might be it. If I didn't have them, I don't want to accept the offer, obviously, because then I'll have to cancel the sale. What is this down here, though? Oh, there's another one. Okay. So it might be one of those. I think it's this one. I think it was the black pair. I'm going to go double check. Okay, so these ones were it. They are a dark blue. I originally had them listed at $25. I had these for probably 2 years at this point, to be honest with you. I do not pick up this brand's jeans anymore. Like, I'm really picky with Ralph Lauren nowadays. But somebody sent me a $20 offer. Like I said, I had them listed for $25. So I just accepted that when I realized that, yes, I in fact do have those jeans. So we did have 4 eBay sales, 4 Poshmark sales, and 3 Depop. So the next thing is also a Poshmark sale. This is a vintage wool jumper dress. And I tell you guys all the time, this type of dress is staple for this time of year, and you want to use the word jumper in your title as well, because in some other countries like Europe, they use the word jumper. This is what it looks like. This is plaid, and this actually sold from an offer from me, which my Posher VA sends out automatic offers to all of the likers on Poshmark. They accepted the $33 offer that I sent them. I've had that for a few months. I think I actually picked that up in the summertime, which is why I think it took a minute to sell. I'm going to turn my light on because it went off. Little creepy, but I was really happy to see that piece go. And actually that came in not last night while I slept, but the night before while I slept, and I didn't even realize that I made the sale until like in the afternoon. So I guess we will continue with Poshmark sales. We actually have another one in the same bin that I was in over here. This is a pair of Territory Ahead ripstop pull on pants. This brand I do like to get. It's a good bread and butter brand, although this pair of pants seemed to take a minute to sell. But somebody sent me a $19 offer on these. Went ahead and accepted. Probably had those for about 6 months, if I'm being honest. And then our last Poshmark sale, which this offer I woke up to this morning, was the buyer sent me an $18 offer on a Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt. This is a Myrtle Beach Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt. And I actually haven't had this one for too long. But somebody sent me an $18 offer. I happily accepted that. Now I just have to find it. Actually, I don't even think I realized this, but I have 2 that are Myrtle Beach. I have to see which one I sold, because this one is a size large This one is a size medium. I'm actually so glad I just realized that, because my luck, I probably would have sent them the wrong one. So I just looked and I needed the size large one. I am like so thankful that I realized that there was 2 different Myrtle Beach ones. I think I found them at the same time. Completely forgot about it. So moving on to Depop. The first sale was a cat fall crew sweatshirt. I was actually so happy to see this go, considering it is basically winter now, and I feel like these fall themed sweatshirts do better at like Halloween time, October, November. But somebody came and bought this outright on Depop for $25. So happy about that. The next Depop sale was a pair of jeans by the brand Angels. I love selling this brand of jeans. Like, they do so well, especially the flare jeans. These are a Y2K brand. They were popular back in the 2000s, and I have sold a handful of these jeans already. This is what these look like. I actually just listed these ones, and these have a belt kind of attached. I believe I showed these in a haul, but somebody on Depop, Vendu, I think I sent them this offer. Vendu, like I mentioned earlier, can send automatic offers now, so I have them do that on Depop. And so they sent somebody a $22.40 offer on this item, which was 20% off. The buyer accepted that, and this sold in about a week as well. And then lastly, the very last thing we have to pull today was another Depop sale. Actually, I saw it right here. So funny. This is another recent flip. I don't really pick up this brand much, but the style of this really drew me to it. I only paid about $1 at the bins. Chaps by Ralph Lauren. Whenever it has Ralph Lauren in the name, I pick it up. Chaps, I like rarely. I think I maybe picked up once in my reselling career. If it says Ralph Lauren on it, if it's a good style, like this preppy Argyle sweater vest, I will go ahead and pick it up. I had that listed only about around $19. Doesn't go for a lot of money, but somebody on Depop sent me a $15 offer. Great offer. I went ahead and accepted it, and they paid. So happy when they pay on Depop. In fact, I just got an offer like 2 minutes ago that I accepted on Depop. So we'll see if they pay. I never hold my breath. I never really assume that I'm getting a Depop sale until I actually see it come through. Like, offers, they don't mean much of anything. But that is everything I have to pull today, you guys. I am feeling really good. I feel like sales have been kind of steady. They've been slow, but also kind of steady. Yesterday, you know, that Bape sweatshirt really helped. And I wish I could find more higher dollar sales like that, honestly, because that really helps to carry my business, especially at times like this when it's like the holidays and I'm spending more, and you know how it goes. But thank you guys if you made it to the end. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.